drive. Outside Boykins takes a three and hits.
Good job by Miller getting to the baseline.
And the night in Miami, it is payback time. Two teams striving for consistency collide on Miami's waterfront tonight. It was the Nuggets that won a week ago in Mile High Denver, but only one can win tonight. We welcome you inside the Heat's house for the rematch between the Heat and the Nuggets. And as always, we hope you enjoy every bounce and basket with us right here on Sun Sports. Let's take a look at our starting lineups tonight. First for the Heat, who go without Jason Williams, with Gary Payton and Dwyane Wade on the backcourt. Wade had a good night at Denver, and over the last 4 games, D.Wade averaging almost 30 points a game. As for the Nuggets, winners of 2 in a row, just 2 and 6 on the road. Greg Buckner again in at shooting guard. Elson starts for the injured Kenyon Martin, and Carmelo Anthony back-to-back terrific games. Had 23 points against Miami, and in their 125-116 win against Atlanta Tuesday, Carmelo with 26 points. He also had 6 rebounds and took 13 free throws in that Denver win streak.
And he blocked the shot of the second leading shot blocker in the league.
Dwyane Wade on the alley-oop from Gary Payton.
Any good alley-oop pass, any lob pass, got to be good eye contact between the point guard, the guy making the pass, and the guy at the end of it, and that's Wade. Perfect pass by Payton to the left of the rim. Let Wade go up there. We know he can jump about 18 feet in the air anyway. Let him go get it and throw it down.
4-1 Miami. Payton against Andre Miller. Loops it back over the head of Mourning. Camby racing with Posey all the way in for the two-hand stuff.
Gary Payton threw that ball behind Mourning. Mourning was rolling, not popping out.
Miller is switched off to Wade, and it's Buckner that comes up with a steal on Payton. Carmelo, pedal to the metal. Pretty move by Carmelo Anthony. Miami had a 3-point lead early at 4-1. Now the Nuggets have one. Beautiful move by Dwyane Wade. Heats by anybody. You can also forward your tickets to virtually anyone.
Well, you mentioned it the other night in San Antonio. There was about 3 or 4 shots that he had that just rolled out. He was frustrated, and when you're in one of the quickest steps in the NBA, great jab step move that this man has. Coming out of college, they did a great job with him at Syracuse, and they won that national championship. If you watch that game, he was just taking people off the dribble with the jab step, and if you played him for the drive, he'd back up and hit the jump shot. Very difficult to guard someone who does so well with that move.
Walker had only 3 years. Anthony on the alley-oop dunk from Andre Miller.
He caught Walker a little asleep right there. His knees right in area codes.
You were keeping track of even that, weren't you? Oh, what a dunk by Carmelo Anthony. Rising high, finishing strong.
The other, Walker, having a good game now, getting more confidence in his offensive game. Buries it as Anthony goes backdoor again on the lob dunk.
Dave Colbert also. Dwyane go with it. Good defense by Nahara. Walker, nice pass. Oh yeah, he had somewhere to go with that.
You gotta love Wade though. When Wade gets hung up in the air, he knows exactly where all his teammates are.
Bob McAdoo, that and more coming up on the Dodge Halftime Report.
From a great perch, Carmelo Anthony putting it home. Carmelo Anthony working against Gary Payton in the switch. He'll pull up. Camby with a rebound. And he threw it right to Dwyane Wade. He's got to beat the defense and the clock. Got one. Got them both.
Was there any doubt he was going to beat everybody?
A coast-to-coast example of Dwyane Wade's highlight work.
You mentioned it, Eric. Don't blink. This guy always does something to excite the crowd. You see the clock up top, trying to beat the quarter clock. Throws it down. Payton makes a steal, almost scores again at the buzzer. And the Heat take a 1-point lead going into halftime.
Well, after a 13-point first quarter, Miami explodes for 30 points in the second quarter.
So those guys can come in, but Wayne Simeon's another undersized player to go against that big front line of Denver.
Boy, Carmelo Anthony has it rolling, doesn't he? 21 points in this game.
But he's playing well tonight, and he got the bounce.
Here's Anthony again, rising up for the jumper, bottoms up. Carmelo Anthony is in a zone. 2. Just under 10 minutes left in the third. Carmelo Anthony with a steal of Antoine Walker's pass. Here he comes. Walker with a foul. second on Antoine Walker. This has been Carmelo Anthony's showcase tonight. Anthony is 5 for 6 at the foul line tonight and collects his 24th point of the game. Denver leads by 1. Nice pass by Anthony. Canby put it in from the painted area over the top of Antoine Walker. Dwyane Wade will put it up. Kaboom!
The Heat has played kind of an uneven game tonight, but their own
its lead remains at 4. Andre Miller for the cutting. Nahara blocked by James Posey. Walker down the middle for Wade. Bucket.
We like that combination. Walker to Wade in transition. Usually 2 points at least.
Carmelo Anthony comes back with both hands. Wade blocked it. But out of bounds off Miami. However, a spectacular defensive play by Wade.
They got to change the shot clock. There shouldn't be a new clock up there. Okay, they changed it back to 18. How about Wade coming down, helping out his teammate Posey in transition? He almost kept that in bounds, too. It hit the baseline.
Yep. Wade through the lane for the finger roll. How pretty is that? And the foul.
Wow, he went through 3 blue shirts that time. They tried to set up a picket fence here, and he went right through it. Watch this again, all the blue shirts, they try to force him away from the screen, so he took the move they gave him and just beat the help defense before they could get to the rim and help.
You know, it took me an hour and a half to get to the arena tonight from Boca Raton. If only we could all drive through I-95 traffic like Dwyane Wade drives through defense.
Yeah, but you don't want your car to take any fouls, though. Man, you have all kinds of dents before you get in.
You're right. Boykins using the shot fake. Now to Anthony. On the drive for the 2-hand stuff. Oh, what a night he's having.
And then Carmelo Anthony earlier, we talked about that matchup. He got a little out of sync defensively with matching up with the guys they should be guarding. And Carmelo Anthony noticed it and took advantage of Antoine Walker. And no help on a rotation defense.
Dwyane Wade has taken 12 of Miami's 15 free throws tonight. Minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Hope you're enjoying the Heat and Nuggets with us. Carmelo for 3. And he retreats to the backcourt with a large grin and a large game. He has 29 points. The Heat are down 3. Earl Boykins off the screen, popping. And Dwyane Wade, who else, down with his 8th rebound. Here he comes. It almost went in. Carmelo Anthony with a foul. Dwyane Wade right back to the stripe for his 16th and 17th free throw. Capacity crowd at the American Airlines Arena. 13 of 16 at the line. Miami has the lead again, 67-65 off a 7-2 run. Anthony ties the game at 67. Carmelo has been magnificent.
Howard gets an offensive rebound, gives his team a chance to get another 2 points, and then scores at the other end. Nice pass by Wayne Simeon. That guy, from day one, they said he's going to have good poise. And
that's the rest of the game with you guys on Sun Sports. Nahara's miss is Dwyane Wade's 10th rebound. Look at the hit ahead. Walker, it drops, plus the foul.
It's usually Walker to Wade. That time it was Wade to Walker.
Game is on.
There you go. Wade's going to make that full court length pass to Walker. You could see the 2 Denver players ran into each other and sort of tripped, and then that got the foul on Walker as he went to the rim.
This year
just keeps getting better. And in the playoffs, he's even more unbelievable than the regular season.
Look at that!
Dwyane Wade off the screen. They did it earlier, but right here you could tell they just opened up the Red Sea right there. Let's listen to it right here.
Or your partner.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
Thank you. Simeon fouls on Carmelo Anthony, and Anthony scores.
He hung in the air just like Dwyane Wade does that time. Simeon came over to help. Anthony hung in the air and finished the play, got the foul.
Carmelo Anthony has equaled his season high with 35 points. A free throw awaits the former Syracuse star when we come back to Miami.
Famous for steak burgers.
Now let's go outside the bun by Taco Bell and look at these two third-year stars. That's how they fared against each other in their brief NBA careers. They're both having showcase games tonight.
Yes, they are. The Heat's played them 6 times, but Wade missed one game in Denver with an injury. How about Wade's performance tonight? He had that block shot on Melo. They're trying to double team him like they did in the first quarter. It worked for a while, but things don't always work for a long period of time with him. Well, Carmelo Anthony tonight is doing a little bit better than Wade. He's got 35 to Wade's 32. That was the last play right there before the timeout. He'll be on the foul line, and you can see the numbers these two guys have put up tonight. Two of the stellar performers from that 2003 draft class.
Anthony was taken 3rd, Wade 5th. Wade tonight, 17 free throw attempts. Anthony, 29 field goal attempts.
Tonight against Miami in Denver.
Wade's push rolls in. Dwyane Wade just relentless. Miami trailing by 2. Payton for 3. And the lead.
Off Dwyane Wade's penetration through the 2 defenders. Payton buries a shot from the left corner.
Whoop. Your NBA Toyota scoreboard on a 10-game Friday. The rest of your scores on your own. Wade with both. So Wade with 37, and now Anthony with 37.
And Denver's going to come back in a man-to-man out of this. So
now there's just over 43 seconds to play. We're tied at 92. The Nuggets have scored the last 4 points, but it's the Heat that have the ball side out of bounds.
Yes, and you got to feel it's going to go to Dwyane Wade. They're going to try to keep it out of his hands, but that's usually impossible. And here you see that he's either going to go try to take it himself or there's going to be a screen.
Wade has 37 points tonight, a season high. Walker for 3. Short. Rebound. Miller. Hit ahead. Buckner. Denver leads 94-92. The Nuggets with 6 unanswered points. They do here. The shot clock is off. How do the Heat play this defensively?
You have to go for the steal. If you don't get it, you've got to foul right away. And you can't be particular on who you foul. They got to foul him. They can't let him go to the basket.
And they foul Carmelo Anthony, who is 11 for 12 at the line. So the Nuggets do what they really wanted to do, get it to their best player, who's also one of their best free throw shooters. 38 points for Carmelo, season high 37 for Wade. And Carmelo makes both a 40-point game for Carmelo Anthony. Well, it continues to plague Miami. Dwyane Wade does everything a player can do. He finishes with a season-high 37, but Miami has now lost 5 of the 7 games where he has exceeded 30 points. The Nuggets win it 100-92. They score the game's final 12 points.